Hey guys, just thought I'd do a quick flip through of these two journals that I've currently just been working on. They were both made from old, this one was a bag and this one was like a little purse thing. So let's get to it. I'll start with this one. I've sewed this little bit on the front here. It's got this little magnet to clip there. And it flips open like this. The first one has a bit of a pocket there. I'll just put a journaling card in it. This is the original inner from the bag as well, which is pretty cool. So I've just sewn this little thing here just to cover up the stitches on the front as well, and for a bit of decoration. So we've got a fabric flip there with some tea-dyed paper. I've just done some little sewings on most of the pages as well. Doilies, pretty papers. That's homemade paper from Sarah from the Mushroom Market. She gave me some of that, which is pretty cool. This was also from her, which is just a vintage Belgium bit of paper, I believe. And a tea-dyed paper. I also took this idea from her. She used to crunch up the corners of her pages and sew around it, which made this cool little effect. So on the other side, I've just put a little card there to write on. Bit of Edith Holden, the tea-dyed doily. Pocket, one. Two and three. That was also one of Sarah's pockets that she made out of old wallpaper, which is pretty cool. So when I went to stitch this, it looked really awful on the outside, so I sewed down the middle. So some of the pages aren't really that good, to be honest, but I didn't know how to change it. So some of them are ripped just a little bit. Yeah, but it's all in the name of learning, right? So this is just, there's only one signature, so this is just the other side. See what I mean by like some of them are ripped? Yeah. So this is just the other side. So another little journaling spot. And then in the back there's just a big journaling card there, pocket, and then that's the first one. And the second one, it's made of leather, which is pretty cool. It was sort of flipped in, so I cut it and tried to sort of mold the leather back to go flat, but it kind of still sits out like this. So again, it's got one signature. This one looks alright though, with that on the outside, so I left it. So I've just done some sewing, and on the back there as well. So in the middle here, I've got a belly band with this little book, True Friends Are Hard to Find and Impossible to Replace. So I've just done like this little book. This is another one of Sarah's homemade papers, which is really cool. Just a little book with some washi tape, some tea stain paper. I sewed up the middle of this one too because I thought it was really cool. And in the back there's a little journaling card there. So you can use that separately or leave it in here. So then this is sort of, these pages are kind of similar to the other one. Just a bit smaller obviously, so. Little tag. There's some original leather on there. Wallpaper. Oh, fabric flip. So this one's another double pocket. Journaling card. This one's got a tall one. More sewing on the pages. Edith Holden, sewing pages. This was like an old envelope or something that I've sort of turned into a pocket as well. So there's another journaling card in there. Reinforced it with some more butterflies because this one was a bit big and coming apart. Just some pretty papers, tea dyed doilies, more of the paper, Japanese or Chinese or something, vintage paper. Excuse me, I'm not quite sure what that is. And this is the middle. So this one I stitched and didn't sew, so these pages are alright. And just towards the back again. You can hear all the birds outside. There's so many rosellas in that tree next to this room. More sewing on the page there. Edith Holden, tea stain paper, homemade paper, doilies. This is backed with coffee dyed paper that I've done. It's the wallpaper, the journaling card. And then in the back here, I have I made a bookmark out of the leather as well. So I thought that might be sort of good to use there as well. So little bow there, and yeah. So there's those two. I'll probably be putting these on Etsy unless anyone makes me an offer over Instagram. RachelSarah.crafts is my Instagram. I think it's on my header for YouTube. But yeah, the original of what these used to look like before I sort of started with them is on there as well. So if you want to have a look. Awesome. Thanks. Bye guys.